If the problem for the builders at Babel was that they were given another chance by a gracious God and lived in pride and selfishness, making themselves their God, then the people of Israel made gods of comfort, looking for glory in the things of life. Most of the time, they were grumbling about things like food, water, and a place to live. They had a God who delivered them from slavery out of Egypt, who made his presence close to them by a cloud of fire, who promised them a land filled with all they ever needed and a future filled with success. But they had to wait. They had to obey. They had to trust. And broken, sinful man hates those things. We want what we want, and we want it now. So we settle for less. Like the Israelites, trading everything that God promises later for what things can deliver right now. Immediate glory. Glory that brings the feeling we want for a moment, but leaves the regret, guilt, and shame for so much longer. Like a sugar rush, a dopamine hit, the glow of a screen, the rush of a like, the buzz of a notification, the joy of a package delivered, something new, flashy, trendy, something, some feeling that makes us feel for a moment that maybe we're not really all that broken. Moses was up on the mountain with God, the appointed spokesperson to lead God's people, from being slaves to being kings and queens. But while they waited and wondered for what God would say next, they looked for a fix of glory in a God made of gold. When God created his mirrors, we know he said, "Let us make man in our image." But these broken mirrors, again looking for an instant God, said, "Let us make gods who shall go before us." Moses' brother Aaron was left in charge in his absence, and a sea of broken mirrors begged for glory and some things godlike that they could have now. Aaron took all the people's gold, rings, necklaces, earrings, clothing, heirlooms, tokens that they had received, representations of the faithfulness and favor of God, and they traded them in to fashion a statue to worship, a golden calf, that they bowed before, singing, "These are our gods, O Israel, who brought us up out of the land of Egypt." Moses was furious. He destroyed their statue and made them eat the gold. God is filled with wrath, but instead he extends grace. Because although these broken mirrors are choosing to reflect the temporary glory of little gold gods, he knows they will be left disappointed, hurting, empty, looking for more, looking for the real, lasting glory.